Hello, how are you? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. But seriously, I do hope you guys are having a good day actually right now. Me, I'm having a-okay day at the moment. Just got a lot of things going through my head, a lot of stuff to do. I've been doing a lot of preparations for stuff as well. I'm a busy bee. Busy bee. Comfy beefy. My dog's here too, actually. If you guys are wondering, he has his head on my lap. Such a baby, aren't you? You're such a baby. But I love you. But still, guys, come on. How you guys' days doing? Has it been good? Okay? Crazy? Annoying? Boring? I can't stand boring. Boring happens a lot with me. A lot. One, two, three, four. Don't know why I'm counting. Well, it's probably gonna be a while before someone joins in then, or at least mentions something. I don't know. But anyway, again, I just enjoy doing this thing. So I don't mind waiting. So I have a bunch of assignments to do. The work is gonna fall in like a Japanese school girl after getting ravaged by tentacles. Okay. See you, Dom. Hope you don't get bored. It's fun, but also, did you really have to do the whole tentacle, like, girl thing? Really? Well, again, it's you. I shouldn't be surprised. It's kaiju. Kaiju's being kaiju. I should just accept it. It's basically part of life now. Well, I can always just go on my phone and just watch random videos on my phone until someone comes in and wants to have a little chat with me. But that'd be rude. Yeah, that would be rude. I shouldn't do that. Gotta be polite. At least I'm not alone. I got my dog. Who's a good boy? Probably should have got like something to eat because I'm hungry now. Well, I get hungry very easily. I always get hungry easily. It sucks. You know what I can go for actually, guys? Pizza. It's actually been a while since I actually had pizza. I think it's been like 3 months since I had pizza. I think it's been like 3 months since I had pizza. Just like regular pizza too, nothing like special. Yeah. Maybe after the stream I might order pizza. I'm debating. Either order pizza or probably just make something. Cooking. Because I do like cooking. Cooking's fun. But what should I cook? That's another thing. I could make burgers. It's been a while since I had a burger too. Yeah, maybe. Okay, either it's gonna be pizza or burgers, and making like homemade fries. Actually, that'd be good. Actually, I might do that. I might actually make a burger and make homemade fries. Because I do have potatoes. Love potatoes. Potatoes are great. So many ways to cook potatoes. Why am I talking about cooking? See, I don't want to talk about food because if I talk about food, it's gonna make me hungry. I get hungry very easily when food is mentioned, and it's annoying. It is. I don't want that. Also, Beefy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? You're knocking all down this. Thank you. Oh my god. Well, we got like at least 5 people currently watching, and no one wants to chat yet. Everyone okay? Are you guys scared? You afraid I might bite your head off through the screen? I might. I am hungry. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom. I'm just making things weird and awkward, am I? Probably. I don't know. I'm tired. Actually, when I'm tired, I act a little wonky. Well, more wonky than I normally am, I would say. And I did sleep well. I have to say that. I did sleep properly well for once. Okay. And I do feel awake. But the thing is though, like I'm just like tired still. Like you ever get that feeling like where like you're awake but also tired? Because for some reason that's me right now. And when I'm like that, I'm just like more weirder or outgoing or something. I have no idea what to call it. And that's me right now, actually. I don't know why. I'm just like really hyper right now. And I didn't even have coffee yet. That's another. I didn't even drink coffee at all, actually. At all. So like, don't know why. Bigger room. Why do you keep pushing against me? Yeesh. Love you too, boo boo. Scratch that booty. I'm just scratching my dog's ass. He loves it. I'm about to go grab my Switch and I can just play some games while I'm waiting. Though you guys won't see what I'm doing. Plus, anyway, actually, the one game I probably would be playing then if I would going to do so is probably Pokemon, because the Crown of Fundra, I think it's called Funda, whatever. okay, is coming out soon, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. Actually, I have been making some preparations for that with some like the overlays set up for the game and stuff, and also wondering about about the certain rules I have. Because again, if you guys have been watching any of my Pokemon Let's Plays too. Well, basically just any of my Let's Plays in general. Like, I'm trying to also now involve more workout punishments in all in the games I play, no matter what it is this time. Okay? At least the ones that are going to be new. Some of the older games, if I play any, may not. Okay? That depends. But yeah, the Pokemon is definitely have like the whole workout punishment. But the thing is, I'm just wondering if I should do the same thing, because technically, you know, the DLC. Actually, another thing I'm thinking about doing is actually doing the Pokemon like from the very beginning again. Okay, and work my way back up to the DLC parts, because I can understand, like, you know, it's kind of like a continuation to the story. That's why, and because of that, it kind of throws me off a bit, because the thing is too, I did do, you know, the regular Let's Play of it, as well as a Nuzlocke, just a regular Nuzlocke, no randomizer or anything like that. So I'm kind of like debating, because like of that, right? It kind of like threw it off when I went back into it for the first DLC, the Ios Armor. Okay. So, like, I don't know, I'm actually debating, too, if I should just do the Pokemon Shield Let's Play from the very beginning, or should I do it from the, you know, the DLC, like, kind of continue the story. Just finishing your homework. Oh, nice! Alright, that must have been fun, doing homework. Alright, and also, hi, Danny Boy, too. Alright. You just made in time with me talking about the Pokemon DLC that's coming out soon, because it's very close, alright? It's very close, and I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm just like debating on certain things and stuff like that, actually, because again, like, one, I'm debating if I should play the DLC from where it's going to start, basically, or should I just play, like, for example, Pokemon Shield from the very beginning and work my way up to the Isles of Armor, and then to the Crown of Thundra. Because, like, you know, it's kind of like a easy continuation and stuff. I got on Genshin Impact yesterday. Nice. I hope you're having fun with that. Actually, like, honestly, I would play that too myself. It's just that, like, I can't do it on my laptop, because I use this laptop, my really good laptop, for the video editing and photoshopping and stuff like that, and I don't want to, like, put so much heavy work on my computer trying to do so many things at once. That's why. And I would do it on my phone, but I only got one phone and stuff like that. Well, technically I have two phones, but the other one's more of like for other stuff, really. That's the thing. And again, it uses up so much, like, for the phone wise, for mobile, basically, it's like 7 gigabytes and so to upload onto the computer, not the computer, the phones and stuff like that, download on the phones. So it takes up a lot of space, phone wise. Okay, and of course I would like to do videos of it, I will admit that, but again, I have no way of recording it even if I wanted to, and I guess I could do it on my laptop, like I mentioned, but like I said, running like the game itself, that's probably going to be like really high end. Like, if I was going to try to do that, I'd probably have to lower the graphics a lot, actually, on the game. So it'd be very poor quality, and then hope with the OBS and stuff like that it can record without lagging and stuff. But that would be really annoying. So I'm hoping, because again, I did hear too it was gonna be on the Switch at some point. So like, if it ever goes on the Switch, I'll definitely give it a try. Even though I'll probably be like really late playing the game. I don't care. I play games for fun. Okay, so I don't care if the game's like 200 years old. Though I don't know any video games that's like 200 years old. But if there was like a video game that was 200 years old, I'll play it. It's fun. I don't mind playing like some of my old games too, you know, like games I play as a kid. Like, I have all my old consoles. Now, I did say I was gonna like play on my channel at some point. I should really go through that, actually. Like, I do have my GameCube, I still have a GameCube. I have like some Pokemon. I have actually one Pokemon Coliseum games for that. Super Smash, Mario Go Kart, Double Dash. But if I was gonna play like a Mario Go Kart game, at least with that one, I need someone to play it with me. Actually, like at least next to me, because playing it by myself probably be very boring. Plus, again, Double Dash, I think out of all the Mario Kart series, games, I think is one of my personal favorites too. Mainly because the mechanics of it, actually, because you have 2 drivers instead of 1. Okay, and if you're doing like multiplayers where you can do like 2 people driving 1 cart, it can be pretty chaotic actually, because you have like 1 person driving, like say I'm driving, and then like my older brother, he could be handling the weapons, but like if I suddenly switch, then he's the one driving, and then like if he doesn't pay attention, these can be kind of hectic with that, and it's really fun with that one. But a lot of the games that I have on this GameCube, for example, now, oh, I have Zelda Breath of the Wild. Not Zelda Breath of the Wild. I have it on the Switch, but I meant like Zelda Wind Waker. Wow, why did I say on the GameCube? What the fuck? Well, there's a lot of Zelda games. There are a lot of Zelda games. So like me remembering all the, because again, I knew though you can get, I think you can get Wind Waker on the Switch, so I think that's the reason why I was thinking about that. What's your friend code on the Switch? I can't put the numbers in my head actually, but how about this? Later I'll leave it in the comments after the stream then, if you want. I have no problem actually adding people on my Switch. Okay. But no, I do have Wind Waker too, like the original Wind Waker on the GameCube and stuff. No, I never actually beat Wind Waker too. That's the game I never beat in. I was close. I'm near the end. I have to say, I'm near the end actually, I remember, but I never actually beat it. So that's one game. I also have what other games? Zoids, Battle Legends. That game is a lot of fun. I do know there actually is a new Zoids game coming out. I actually looked at the trailers of it, and I'm having mixed feelings with it. I don't know. I don't like that Zoids Wild something. I forgot what it was called already. Because again, I do know it's on Netflix too, and I have watched a few episodes of it, and I don't know. I'm not saying I don't hate it, but like it's not clicking with me. But already had Dom add on my Switch, so I help him with the Energies event sometimes. Yeah, I remember. But yeah. The Battle Legend I think was a lot better actually. Though the game, I would say, I'm gonna say it's hard to explain the like graphics of it. Like it's not bad, but like seeing it now compared to like games nowadays, you definitely see it definitely did age. But I don't think in a bad way. But it still looks great. I still have fun playing it actually. I play that one a lot actually here and there. But not even just that though. Not just a GameCube I also have N64, N64 games. Okay. As well as Super Nintendo games. And hello, Adrian Lowblocks, how are you? We're talking about like some consoles I have. Or at least old consoles and stuff. But yeah, I do have also a Super Nintendo, of course, and a Nintendo 64. Okay, and actually the funny thing is, recently my younger brother bought a console that plays like old Nintendo and Super Nintendo games on it, and I am thinking about how am I being a boomer right now? Explain. But I'm just talking about nostalgic things and stuff. But also, but yeah, my younger brother bought a console basically that you can play Nintendo and Super Nintendo games on, and I'm gonna probably ask him if I can borrow it so I can actually play some of my old Super Nintendo games on it, because I had some like really good games back then. Like I have like the Mario World game on there. What else? I Oh, Power Rangers. I actually have a Power Ranger game for that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a Justice League fighting game. Trying to remember actually. Oh, Mega Man X. I have Mega Man X, the first Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo. What else? What else? Oh, I also have some Disney games too. Actually, yes, it was Disney's games. I have like the Lion King, Aladdin. Okay, like I have played the Lion King game on my channel on my Xbox, as well as there was a Aladdin game too that was with it. But the thing is, the Aladdin game that I was playing on the Xbox, that old version, the retro version and stuff, was not the one I played on my Super Nintendo. So actually, it would be nice to actually play that one and show you what the ones I played when I was a child. I sound old now. Okay, you can call me a boomer. Even though I'm not technically a boomer, or at least at the age of a boomer yet. But yeah, there was that, and there was actually a Goofy game. Like, there was an old show called Goof Troops. It's kind of dealing with Goofy, his sons, and Pete's son, and stuff like that. If you don't know anything about the Goofy, like the Goof Troop show back then, okay. But actually, in the new version of the what was it? DuckTales. There you go, DuckTales. The new version of DuckTales, Goofy does show in there, actually. And I did hear, too, like, there was an old show called, Darkwing Duck. Okay? It's basically like a Goofy version of Batman, I guess you could say. They're actually doing the same thing with, DuckTales. So, like, basically bringing that into, making a remake of the Darkwing Duck, actually. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I wonder why Kaiju is so addicted to hentai. People like what they like, right? But maybe he's just horny. He probably, like, well, again, still likes it. but seriously, actually I do have a Goof Troop game too. There's actually 2 players. Me and my brother will play that game too, like a lot together. And I'll definitely say that game is a lot better with 2 players because there's a lot of back and forward you have to do. It's kind of like its own version of Zelda, like old Zelda, not like the newest one, of course. Because again, there's a lot of backtracking you have to do in there and get like certain, and you have to get like certain items to clear certain areas and stuff. So having 2 players would be a lot easier. But 1 player, you can still beat it and do it. But I know that's a game I never beaten too. Again, there's a lot of games that I play as a child that I never beaten. Okay? Because again, I'm a child. I don't have the full attention span to fully complete the games to start to finish most of the time. As well as, you know, when there's a new game come out, be like, oh, I want to get the game. Give me the game. And what else? Oh yeah, also I remember too, I had like adapter for the Super Nintendo and actually for the N64 where you can plug in like Game Boy games, because I do have Game Boy games. So hell, I could probably like play my old Pokemon games, because yeah, when I first got that and was playing Pokemon Blue, because I had Pokemon Blue when I was a child, okay, on my TV, I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. Oh, this is so great. I love it. You have no idea how excitement I had, like me and my older brother had, when we first took out Game Boy games and we were able to put it on the TV. Okay? It was like the biggest moments of our lives. It really was. Oh my god. And like we would literally spend like God knows how, like actually me and my older brother would argue a lot about wanting to play Pokemon games on there, because like he had Pokemon Red, I had Pokemon Blue. Okay, so like we would always argue back and forth, saying like, I'd be like, Darren, I want to play. You've been playing for so long already, and like I'm like, no, I'm almost at the gym. He'd be like that and stuff, and oh my god, we would argue so much because of that. It's really funny thinking about that. It really is. Boomer. Again, yeah, I'm not gonna argue about that. Again, I'm talking about like old stuff when I was a kid, even though I'm not at the age of a boomer. It's fun. Seriously, actually, that was funny, actually. Actually, also, I did have rumors too that they were, I think, planning to put on the original Pokemon games actually on the Switch to be able to download and stuff. If that does happen, I am definitely gonna get it, and I'm definitely gonna play on my channel for you guys if you guys are interested in it too. I hope you guys would be. But I'll definitely get that too. But again, I only heard rumors of it actually, because again, I read like an article before online. Okay, like yeah, I saw on my Facebook. I was scrolling through Facebook, and I saw like Pokemon Red and Blue might be on the Switch. I'm like, wait, what? I was like, already getting excited, but like because it was not like fully decided yet or something like that, or like fully announced. Okay, there's no guarantee yet. I think it's gonna be coming onto the Switch, but if it does, I'm seriously gonna get it. That'll be great. I'm surprised they don't do that. Actually, they could have done that so many times. Like hell, even with the 3DS or something like that. I think it would have been a great idea to do that. Again, I would definitely be one person that buy it for sure. Like I love playing the old Pokemon games. I still do. I still do. I still have a Game Boy Color. Alright, and a Game Boy Advance. I still have those two. I know, I'm fucking old now. Okay, so Danny Boy, you don't have to, like, call me boomer a lot, or dirty times, or whatever. I get it, I'm old now. I am not a young whippersnapper anymore. Imagine if Nintendo put a Boku no Pico game on the Switch. I really doubt that, but if they do, I'll be honest, if they actually do that, it's probably gonna be like a very, like, not very heavy censored, but somewhat censored games. Because think about some of the visual novel games I've been playing, like, those are all on the Switch. I'm just saying, like, Nin Days, Nekomiko, the one I'm doing now, currently, the Kuro Days, no, Kuro Days, like, those are like, no, I know you're joking, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. That's why I'm being honest with that one. I'm being honest, like, because again, the visual novel games I've been playing right now actually do have censorship. Actually, like that, like the one I'm playing basically is the censored version, if you believe it or not. Okay, there is a more of a adult version of it. That's the thing. So like a Boku no Pico game on the Switch, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I know you're joking. I know you were, but like I'm just saying, like I wouldn't be surprised actually. Like Nintendo's been kind of being a little more bold now, putting some more like somewhat mature games on their like in their shops actually. I haven't watched your playthrough of it yet. Okay. Well, I'm saying, like, just with any of the visual novel games I play, like Nekomiko, Trouble Days, and stuff like that, like those are actually censored version of the other, like the more of the mature version of it. That's why. Oh no, Hajime's dead. Huh? Goddamn Beefy, you're snoring loud. I have no idea if you guys can hear him snoring, but he's snoring now. He actually is snoring really loud. Goddamn, he's adorable. He's adorable. He's ugly. I have to say that. He's ugly as fuck, but in an adorable way. He's ugly, adorable. What's the word that's combined? I'm trying to figure out how you would pronounce the word adore, like cute and ugly together. I have no idea. If you guys can think of what, like, how you can combine the words ugly and cute together, please let me know. Because he's like that right now. He has that like face that looks just like it's like ugly face, but it's like a cute and adorable way. It's from a video I saw on this. Like he randomly popped on the floor, and that's how me play. Except with the caps of, oh no, Hajime's dead. Ah, okay. Hmm. Oh, hey, here's a question for you guys. Actually, I'm wondering. You know, since oh wait, I'll send you in the survey. Okay. But I was gonna say now, since Halloween is also coming up now too, actually, like, what are you guys' plans for that? If you guys celebrate Halloween, I don't know if you guys celebrate Halloween or not, but like, what are your plans for that? Actually, like, are you planning to go trick or treating or something like that, or you know, just chilling at home? Because again, as you know, with the whole thing going on, the pandemic still technically, people are saying like it's gonna, but you know, it's during the winter, it's gonna go right back up. At least here in the States, I think it mentioned that. But I don't know how it is in where you guys live. That's why I don't celebrate Halloween. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually debating if I should dress up for Halloween. Yeah. Or not. Like, I am gonna do, like, again, Halloween's on a Saturday. I'm still gonna stream on a Saturday if you guys are wondering. Okay. But since, you know, it's not gonna be Dawn of the Breakers, because by that time, Dawn of the Breakers will be shut down. Dress up as Deku? I would. Honestly, another character I would, like, technically that's cosplay, but that, you know, Halloween's a good example, like, good, like, reason to, like, do that kind of stuff. But another character I actually would like to do is actually Yame from Black Clover, because one, he's actually the same age as me, at least. He's 28 actually. Okay, surprisingly, he looks older. But Yame's 28 as well. Plus, I think I have more of the physique, at least the closest physique to Yame, and mostly the hair, because again, he has like pretty long hair too, so like I can actually style my hair. Like, my hair is in a ponytail, if you guys are wondering, so that's why like it looks the way it is right now. I'm just saying if you guys didn't notice that. You know, I can style my hair the same as Yame and stuff like that. And I'll be honest too, I actually do have swords. I'm not gonna lie about that. I do have swords. So like, I can just like, I can, you know, pull that off too probably. But that's another character that I would like to do. Right? Like Deku, yes, of course. That or All Might. I wouldn't mind doing All Might as well. Though I probably have to like dye my hair blonde. Imagine me with blonde hair. That'd be weird, right? But no, it's probably gonna be like spray dye, actually, not like actual dye, but just like a spray one that just lasts for like until I take until I wash it out or something. Or I could just get a wig. That would be easier too. Imagine Dom being a Chad. A Chad. Oh, that's funny. Again, there's a lot of characters. Hell, like, I would like to do cosplay as in just in general, like not just for Halloween, but like if I can like cosplay as characters from like different things, of course, I would love to do that. Okay, because again, there's like, let's see, I'm trying to think of some characters I would like to cosplay as right now. Like I did mention the, like you can Deku, All Might, okay, Deku or All Might, right? Yame. What else? Ooh, Kambachi Zaraki would be a good one too. If you guys don't know, he's from Bleach. Okay, though it would be very weird to style my hair into that like little like long spiky way he does it. Okay, but Kambachi Zaraki would be interesting. What else? What else? The thing is, too, I'm thinking more of characters that has like somewhat similar physique I has, so that way it just seems more like it. Like how Goku, Vegeta, I would say too. Alright. That, and also I would say future Gohan. I don't like Gohan now, I have to say. Gohan when during the Cell arc was badass. I like that. But then later during the Buu arc and then further down, he basically became a bitch. I have to say, Gohan became a bitch. I don't like Gohan. Though he did step up a bit during the Tournament of Power. If you guys actually do watch Dragon Ball Super, I'm just saying. Like, he did step up a bit, so, like, he's kind of back in my saving grace again, almost, but not 100%. Gotta see how things go with him. Okay? But, yeah, there's a couple of Dragon Ball Z characters, of course, I would like. Hell, I would actually like to do, Majin Buu. Like, there's different versions of Majin Buu, of course. But I'm talking about Majin Buu in the Super version, where, like, he actually got ripped. Like, Majin Buu, during the Super, Dragon Ball Super, like, after, like, a promotion, tournament match they did, or something like that, just a quick, demonstration match for the tournament power, or something like that, with these, furries. It was that, I'm calling them furries. Okay? Imagine Dom being a waifu. I could do that. Just let me go get like a maid outfit or something. I could do that. I don't want to do that, but like that would be funny if I did that. Again, the only way I'll be doing is like I guess I'd say a cosplay of a female character is if I do like a goal thing, like if I reach like say like if I reach like the 1,000 subscriber mark. Okay, I'll be like, okay, if I reach to 1,000 subscribers, I will cosplay as this female character from this anime or something like that. Okay, or like if I get to 1 million or so on like that, like something like that. If I was gonna do like that, it would be more because of that. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna mention that. I'm not gonna mention it. No, not giving people ideas. I'm gonna stop now because I'm probably giving you guys ideas and. Again, the way things can work sometimes, or at least backfire with me, is if I mention it, then people expect me to do it. Again, I learned that from one of Noble's Lost Paws before, because he did a joke. Since you mentioned Pico, here's the thing. Like I said this before too, actually. Noble from Lost Paws made a joke saying like if he gets to 1 million subscribers, okay, he will cosplay as Pico from Boku no Pico. And yeah, the moment he said that, like he started getting a lot of subscribers, and like in no time, probably like within maybe 2 months, I think. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention how long it took him to get that, but like within 2 months, he got to the 1 million subscribers. Because again, he was pretty close, that's why. And yeah, he did the Boku no Pico cosplay, and yeah, he regrets it. So like, I should be careful what I say, because if I say I would like cosplay as a a waifu from the anime or something like that, if I get to like this many subs or something like that, you guys probably would definitely expect that then. You would. And that would be horrible for me, because I can only imagine of how uncomfortable it may be wearing a, well, actually, I'm not gonna say skirt really, because if you think of like Scottish and parts in Ireland, they do wear a kilt that's technically similar to a skirt, but let's not. I wear a kilt. I don't mind. I think I'll look good in a kilt. I'll let it breathe. Yeah, very airy. Actually, the thing about that too, I actually remember in my high school that someone actually, on the last day of high school, actually, someone walked around wearing a kilt and playing the bagpipes. I'm not joking, like literally, someone actually went to my school, like someone in my school was legitimately wearing a kilt and playing the bagpipes in the hallways. Okay, every time we go to the next class, and like we would literally be hearing it throughout the whole entire building. Surprisingly, because like people are dead set being quiet. Like normally my hallways are never quiet, but like, because people are like talking and walking around stuff like that. But like when you hear when people hear the bagpipes, like you don't hear people talking. Like people are walking around getting to their class, but no one's talking, and we can hear the bagpipes throughout the whole entire school. It was very funny. I give the guy. How hard is it to play the bagpipes? Actually, I really want to know. I was always interested in that instrument, because actually, it's to some people it sounds really annoying, but I actually like it when it's played nicely with some music. I think it's really lovely, actually. I'm very random. I'm talking about one subject, and then go to a different subject, to falling to another subject, and then at some point going back to the original subject we talk about, or at least I'm talking about. I do that a lot. I just realized that. I've been doing that a few times. Oh my god. I'm very random. That's all I gotta say. I'm very random. And Beefy, you are ridiculously loud when you're snoring. I don't even know you hear me. Oh, let's talk about the Hololive EN. Okay, yeah. Again, like, we all here to talk about whatever and stuff like that and see how the conversation go. But yeah, the Hololive, I guess the English version, not the English version, but the English Hololive members, actually. I'll say it like that, actually. I like them, actually. They are great and stuff. And, yes, Shako. Oh, I love her. She absolutely is adorable. Oh, also, actually, since I'm mentioning her too, actually. It is a Hololive, it is a VTuber related thing. There is a VTuber related. There was actually going to be another Shako, actually. Okay? I forgot, I actually accidentally found her while I was on my Twitter and stuff like that, just scrolling through some stuff on it, just seeing, like, you know, anything interesting or anything, you know, just catch my eye. And I saw about this VTuber that's basically another Shako. And definitely a different design, of course. And absolutely looks adorable. She's actually making her debut on the 28th. So she hasn't made her debut yet. But I'm really liking her design. And like she does kind of like do a few like videos on her Twitter. Just making like random noises. Like stuff like that. Okay, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing how this would go, actually, with her. Okay, but Gura, actually, I just love very much. Actually, she's actually really funny and adorable and stuff too. I love her design and everything like that. And yeah, but the other English Hololive members are also good too, actually. I like all of them. And it's nice to actually have English Hololive members now. Like, not saying like the other Hololives, or Japan's Hololive, actually didn't do anything in English here and there sometimes. And of course, I know they're Japanese, so they, you know, their main language is Japanese and stuff. But it's nice to have like I guess you could say characters or VTubers and stuff like that we can at least for me understand what they're talking about most of the time. Like, I do love the reactions of the Japanese Hololive members, but at least with the English Hololive members, like, one, I can understand what they're talking about this time, okay? And also not with subtitles. I know you can have subtitles while watching them too, but like trying to like read the subtitles and pay attention to what's going on, like, you know, it always gets annoying, so I have to rewind a lot because of that, or pause for a moment. But having like, you know, the English one, like I said, I don't have to worry about, I don't have to like, you know, focus on subtitles and pay attention at the same time. I can actually pay attention to what they're doing and, you know what's going on. My second favorite is I don't really. Oh yeah, no, I definitely like her too. I agree. She's my second favorite too. She is my second favorite. Okay, like those two I actually watch a lot. Actually, I've been watching those two a lot, and again, they're both lovely. They are both lovely, and like I said, they are actually really good. Like, I am still surprised of how quickly popular they became, though. I have to say that. Alright. No, those are good choices. Honestly, again, I like all of them. I actually have to say, I like all of them. Like, I don't really have a particular, like, Gura is my number one. I have to say that. Gura is number one for me, because she's just, like I said, she's actually really funny. Like, I actually like her a lot. But I like all of them, though. I do like all of them in their own ways, of course. And, like, I love when they actually interact with each other, because it's just really funny, too, and stuff. And it's... Again, I watch a lot of videos too. Like, I watch like other videos of other people like just kind of like taking things out of context or something like that, or you know, the moments where they say something that seems like kind of lewd or something. And again, it's just fun. It's fun. But it's also the same with the Japanese Hololive member or Japan's Hololive members too. But that's the thing too, actually, because of the, I would say the English Hololive members now as well. Okay, there's been a lot more other VTubers that have been coming like out or something like that, or at least other people starting to become VTubers as well. Not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not really saying that's a bad thing. It's just ever since the whole English Hololive members announcement and then the debut, just suddenly tons of more just suddenly came out. Okay. Oh, at the very beginning of my channel, actually, I was kind of thinking about doing something like that before, but I was like, that might be a little bit much for me to do at the moment. Okay, like I don't have the knowledge nor the time to do like stuff like that. Yeah, VTubers blew up and everyone started to become VTuber. Yeah, seriously, it literally blew up. It literally is. Okay. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It really isn't. Like, sometimes, actually, some of them are pretty good. Like, I'm trying to think of someone, like, that isn't, like, part of the members and stuff like that. I forgot their names. Like, I just recently subscribed to them, that's why. So, like, I'm not gonna remember the ones I'm talking about recently. I'm gonna have to, like, I'm gonna actually have to take a look at my, my YouTube, the people I'm subscribed to on YouTube, just like see that, because again, I forget. Me forget a lot. Hololive English is still crossover with some of the, yeah, no, they definitely do. Actually, I've seen a couple of stuff where they do some things here and there together and stuff like that, and that's good too. Actually, I like that. Like, it makes it seem like, you know, they're still in one community, even though there's kind of like one section that basically are just English speakers. Well, they probably do know other language, or at least I'm assuming so. They're just probably more well known. They just know how to speak English better than the Japan's Hololive. So I'm assuming. I don't know actually. Okay, but it's nice that they actually are all together, basically, still. You know, it's not like each of them have their own, they have their own two different things, but they all still, like, one community, I think. Like that. Okay. Girl is blowing up like crazy. Oh, like, why? I can't understand why, though. Like, I can't understand why, but it's crazy of how, like, she's blowing up. Honestly, I think she is the most, I think, in my opinion, I think she's the most popular one out of the English Hololive members. At least, that's what I think of at the moment. Like, I don't know if you guys could agree with me or not. Like I said, this is just my opinions and thoughts about her and stuff like that, and the other characters. But, like, hold on, I need to find this one person, actually, that I mentioned about this one that's being a VTuber. Brane, Fubuki, or Grua. Oh, why? Are you making me choose which one I like the most? Because Kurani and Grua, I love Kurani. Kurani is like one of my favorites. She really is, well, at least with the Japanese. And then Grua is my favorite English though. But if I had to like pick the two out of the two, actually, I can't decide. I can't. I love both of them. I really do. Ugh. Last I checked, she's 925. Wow. I thought you meant K, probably. Yeah, K. Oh no, there's nothing wrong actually giving, like, I still love Fubuki. Fubuki is still like one of my favorites too. Like, it's just that the song I like more than others, of course, I have to admit that right there. But like, when it comes to like Kuruni and Gura, I just can't like really decide which one I like more, like that. Out of like all the Hololive members. Out of all the Hololive members, I honestly cannot pick. I think this is the person. I'm just waiting for it to pop up. Please. I don't know. It's gonna take a while. My freaking, like, I'm looking on my tablet, that's why. Nope, that's not him. God damn, I am subscribed to a lot of people. Why is that? I should really go through my subscribe, like the people I'm subscribed, because I'm not saying that not bad. Alright, it's just that like actually some of those people I subscribe to actually stopped making videos for a very long time actually. So I just want to kind of go over that so that way I can basically just take it out actually. Right. That sounds mean, but like it's true. Because again, some of the people I'm subscribed to actually haven't made videos like within 10 years actually. So I don't see the point of like kind of like me, you know, being subscribed to someone that hasn't made any new videos by then. Like I still enjoy their videos they made previously, but like you can only watch it so many like certain ones, depending what it is, so many times, and then you know get bored. Well, oh, currently is at 932k and grew up. Wow, they're really close. But the thing is, actually, what's actually kind of messed up about this too is, again, Grua just started. Hey, Corine just like been doing it for at least a few years by now. So like, imagine how long it took her to get that, and then suddenly Grua is just so close to her, just like that. It really shows how crazy like people are like, you know, blowing this up. Well, yes, but I'm just kind of like saying though about how crazy it is. It really is crazy. It really is. But Fubuki still leads the race. Oh no, yeah, Fubuki still leads the race. I do know that. She's like the top right now. But the thing is though, how long can she stay on top? That's the question. I'm not saying she will, you know, she will fall or anything like that'll fail. Well, anything like that. It ain't nothing bad. It's just that like, you know, there have been like other VTubers that have been on top before, and then you know suddenly something happens. And again, not saying this in a bad way. Just want to state that. And I'm going to freaking find this person. I am like so dead on finding this. I'm betting on Grua. Honestly, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. Like, Grua has been, like I said, has been getting a lot of popularity. A lot. Right? It's probably because she's a shock girl. That's why. She's a shock girl. That is adorable. She's a lolly shock girl. But like I said, there is another VTuber, not a Hololive member that I know of, that is a shock girl. She isn't like a lolly though, but like I like her design though. Like I said, her design for her character is really good. She's making like I'm actually looking on her on the thing right now actually. But like she's making a debut on the 24th actually. But like, let me see now. I can find the freaking one I'm talking about that's being a freaking VTuber mostly. Oh my god, I seriously need to go through my stuff. No, that's not it. Okay, you know what? I'll look at it another time. I have literally so many like things I'm subscribed to. Actually, it's gonna take a while for me to look, find, and stuff. But either Fubio Gu or who will reach 1 million first. Probably one of those two are gonna reach it. I don't know which one, but I can definitely say one of those two probably will. They do have the, like I said, the most popularity when it comes to like so far. A little more comfy now. But since we also are talking about VTubers too, I do want to know, how would you guys feel if I suddenly became a VTuber? Like suddenly I just started using a model and stuff, and then I'm a VTuber all of a sudden. How would you guys react to that? I'm just curious. And hell, maybe I might just do that once just to see how you guys react. Okay? Now, Guru was never gonna get added to Dawn of the Breakers. Oh, yeah! Because again, oh, that would have been great! That would have been that would have been actually terrific. Because again, I would actually have Shock Harpoon and Grua in the team. I would definitely have them both in the team because they both do, like, Shock Harpoon users have shock related attacks and stuff like that, of course. And then, like, Grua would be, oh my god, I didn't think about that! Oh, that's more upsetting now! Man! God damn it! I would have loved that. I really would have loved that. Because one thing for sure, like, her weapon would definitely be her trident. That's one thing for sure. Like, definitely gonna be her trident. But the thing is, though, what would her fight movesets be? That's the question right there. Alright? Like, the basics, of course, is probably just whacking and stabbing, kind of like similar to Shock Harpoon's moveset. Similar, somewhat similar. Not gonna be exact. But, like, what other, like, what else would she do? Like, what would her ultimate be as well? Like, hell, actually, well, that's the thing. I don't know if she can, like, turn into a shock or not. I don't know if that was ever, like, established she can do that kind of stuff, actually. But, like, as an ultimate, what she could do is, she basically, like, turns to a shock, okay? Dives, like, in the ground like she's swimming in the water, okay? And then there's, like, shoots right up. Or something like that. That's kind of like an idea I can think as an ultimate for her. Kinda. Maybe. Imagine she just shoots the letter A for her. Trying to, no, well, something like that. Or basically, like, or she just, like, shoots, like, A. Like, she goes, ah, and then, like, you just see A going flying by. Just that. Like, she doesn't shoot the trident. She goes, like, ah, okay, and then the A just goes over, like, so. That would be funny. I think. Oh my god, I'm thinking about that now. I wish Dawn of the Breakers wasn't gonna be shutting down so soon, because, like, hell, that would have been great. Grua as a Hololive, not Hololive, she is a Hololive member. I mean, like, as a Dawn of the Breaker character, that would have been so great. Okay, and honestly, I think she would be perfect as a continuation to the story, because one thing is she's a shock at the end of the latest, again, not in the Dawn, I don't think not in the Dawn of the Break episode now, because again, I think, yeah, in the last episode of the Hololive event that I remember, okay, they were at a beach, okay? So, like, if Dawn of the Breakers was not shutting down and they were going to continue the event story, or the Hololive event story, then, like, I think, like, you know, Gua at the end of that episode that I remember with the beach and stuff would have been, like, a good continuation to introduce Gura in the game then. I would love for Hololive English to be in Dawn of the Breakers, but we don't much time left. I know we don't, actually. Okay, that's what I said. We have to enjoy the game as much as possible. You know, like, we got one more Dawn Arenas. Actually, if you think about that, so one of the show, we definitely gotta make that count. All right. As well as I am definitely gonna be streaming, actually, on the day or the day before the end of the Dawn of the Breakers. Wait, I look at the message. I looked at the message again, and it said we'll shut down server for the game. Yeah. But yeah, though, like I said, I was going to either do it the day before or on the day they're going to do it. Only because the reason I say it like that is because it's in, you know, the showing is in Japan, basically. The time difference. That's why. So, like, I had to try to get the timing right. I don't know if they mean update or shut down the game entirely. Well, that's the thing. They say they were shutting down the game basically, like, and they announced this like months in advance. Actually, like if it's basically just an update, then why couldn't they just call it like an update, shutting down the game for an update instead of just shutting it down? Like if they're gonna shut down for an update, they would actually mention the update, right? Like I wish I had wishful thinking like that. I really do. Like I do hope like, oh, maybe they're just shutting it down for the update, but like to do an update. But like if they were going to do an update, they would have mentioned it. I think most likely. But since it wasn't mentioned about like any updates, I highly doubt that it's gonna be that. As well as, you know, like buying currency, like buying the gems, and as well as downloading the games and stuff on any of the like PC, Switch, or mobile. So you can't do that no more. So like whoever has the game now is, you know, that's it basically. Like anyone that wants to really like play it most likely can't as well. So like I said, I wish it was just meaning that they were just gonna update, but it's most like, again, they're gonna shut down. It's sad, it really is. Well, yes, it is kind of foggy, but like I said, you know, if they were gonna do an update, I think they would have mentioned it. But hey, I will keep that open mind. I'll keep that as open minded right there, because like, again, it's a possibility maybe it is an update. If it is an update, that would be great. It would be great. It would be terrific. I hope it isn't shutting down the game entirely. Again, we'll find out once it happens. But just in case, like I said, we should definitely enjoy the game as much as possible as it is right now. Okay? And like I said before, I'm definitely gonna be doing a stream probably the day before, and I'm probably gonna try to continue the stream until the game completely does shut down, until the point where I say, oh, like it's done, that's it. It could be during a match, it could be not be during a match, but like I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to like play the game until it completely shuts down, 100%. So I hope you guys will look forward to that. It's definitely gonna be on a weekday, so just give you guys a heads up on that too. And I know some of you guys probably have school or something, so if you guys can make it, you guys can make it. If you guys can't, then you can. It's understandable, so don't like feel bad if you guys couldn't make it or something like that, or you know, weren't part of it. But yeah, that's the thing. I want to show. I definitely gotta start taking pictures though, like screenshots of all the characters I have. Okay, because one of the show, like I said, I've been playing the game for 2 years. 2 years I have been playing this game, and I bust my ass, getting the characters I got and getting all the super rares. Normals are easy, but still, like I enjoy getting all these characters. I worked so hard getting the materials to awaken them, okay, to try to get them as far the limit breaks as possible, and also to level them up. Now, of course, I don't have all the characters that was in the game in general, like some of the Hololive member characters I don't have, of course, okay, and stuff, so I don't know what they actually look like, fully awakened, not fully awakened, and so on, at least with the artworks. Okay, but nonetheless though, I still enjoy the game for what it was, and I was always hoping that, you know, I can always continue playing the game and stuff, for playing more years, but I guess not. But you know, that's how things go. That's sad. Oh, so sad. But again, like I said, the game is still fun. I'm always gonna enjoy it. And plus, if you guys ever want to watch at least remember what the game was and stuff like that, you can always watch my videos, right? I have a lot. I have like over 100 episodes, basically, just me playing the game. Just regularly playing the game. Plus, then there's the arena matches I done. as well as the Nuzlocks. Well, these two of the Nuzlocke I failed. The rare lock that I am still trying to beat, I have to say. So I have to try to beat this before the freaking game shuts down. So like, heads up again. If you guys see like me uploading videos of Dawn of the Breakers past the shutdown date, it just means I done recordings ahead of time. So that way there's no confusion. But imagine if Dawn of the Breakers contact me and gave me like special treatment and let me keep the game. If they did that, I would be so happy. I'm not joking. If they did do that, that would have been great. But I doubt that. I really do. I am currently playing God by Despair. Okay. Sounds interesting. I still got the arena out of bounds trick engraved in my head. Oh yeah, I remember that. But dash glitch is also a thing. Oh yeah, I know my dash glitch with Young Forever. Oh no, Forever Young. Other way around. Because people like to correct me. Well, Forever Young, actually, there is a sort of dash glitch, actually, where, like, when she's rolling, and then you do the dash, she's stuck in that rolling position. Like, she's frozen with her head kind of, like, trying to go into her crotch. Yes, I said it. And stuff, and, like, still moving. I love that glitch. It's just funny right there. And there's also the, Chaos Bringers glitch, where if you... Dash glitch. I mean that you can dash out of bounds. Oh no, not that one. I think I don't think that's more of an out of bounds glitch. Okay, I would say this comes on when I least expect it. Oh, maybe it's just I don't know. Like either like maybe I don't have the notification to hit the bell icon and to get notified then. Nick, or probably just YouTube in general, because I know YouTube sometimes has its problems where they don't notify people right away, or just not at all for some reason. I do get that sometimes with some of the people I've subscribed to that I would like to get notifications from. Like, for example, Gura. When Gura goes live or something like that, or videos go up, I don't really get notifications from her stuff that often. Okay? So it could be something with YouTube in general. So, at least you make it, right? Better be late than never. That's what I always say. I say that a lot. Oh yeah, I remember dealing so much knockback on the episode 9 final boss that the boss literally went out of bounds. Oh yeah, I remember a few times stuff like that happened too. Like, it was always fun that where like certain glitches happen too. Like I said, with Chaos Bringer and stuff. Because usually when Chaos Bringer either does that like dive and stab you in the back, or I'm about to try to use my ultimate, she basically is missing her head but still has her hair, and that is just funny as hell seeing that, because she's basically just a headless hair being then. Okay, I also remember getting out of bounds when Dola knocked me out of bounds. Oh, that's funny. Dola boss fight, I mean. Oh yeah, yeah, also the glitch with Dola actually too was pretty funny, where like I'll use Dola's ultimate one time. Like the first time it happened to me, it happened when I was doing my grinding. Okay, where when I used Dola's ultimate, she was stuck being her giant form. Okay, and I was able to move around and fight, I think, to some degree like that. Okay, and then it actually happened again during the arena. Actually, during the Dawn Arenas for the second time with me, and it actually happened with someone else too when someone else used Dola. Again, that was just really fun, right there. Yeah, that's the same fight. Oh, it was the same fight. Okay, I wasn't sure it was the same fight or not, because yeah, it happened to me and it happened with someone else. I didn't know, like, because I was focusing on that. I didn't remember that happened with you too. But also, it was also funny too with the arena matches we had. Like, there was a time where I actually was glitch in the stage. Like, I became one with the stage. Okay, and like I was completely stuck in there. I couldn't even figure out how to get out. Until like I tried switching, I think, and I got out of that, if I remember. The boss dragged me out of bounds, which was a side attack. This game was buggy as fuck. Yeah, it was, but they actually did fix it up bit by bit, and it was actually like there was actually less glitching going on when each update they did. I kind of wish there was a optimal way you had to fight the CPU and see how long you could last against them in arena. Yeah. But yeah, but still though, well, actually, wait. Remember that one glitch, that major glitch I had? Like, I think as you might know it, okay? Where like I literally couldn't do anything. Like, I tried making arenas, I tried doing co-ops, I tried doing so many things, but for some reason, I was not able to do anything, like join any fights or start a match or something like that. As well as when I would try to do like say the matches or the co-ops, it kept switching from different people randomly too. Okay, like that was like the biggest game breaking thing I did in the game. Cause like somehow I did that, and I was scared that like if I would have fucked the game up so badly that maybe my whole game would be erased or something. Like all my data would have been erased, and I would have lost everything. I was so scared to do so many things, like restart the game, and so on like that. I was like nervous. I was so nervous, but like, hell, even actually, I think after I restarted the game, I was still having problems, and then I of course mentioned like. Did like a shout out to the Dawn of Breakers or Cyberstep and stuff about that, and I think they did like I think they fixed it or something like that. Like they actually did the update or something like that. Like they like an update to fix it, not just for like me, but for like just everyone, just in case or something. But it was so funny when that happened. It really was. I was scared, but funny. You snore any louder, please. People can't hear you, Beefy. Snore louder. Maybe I should bring the mic to you. Alright, so everyone can hear you snore. Alright, you guys get a little bit of Beefy SMAR snoring. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? Beefy, you want to do some snoring SMAR? Huh, boo boo? And now he's just stopped snoring now in general. Oh my god, don't. Oh, never mind, he's snoring again. He's snoring again. He's snoring again. Oh my god, I love my dog. Again, he's a big mush. He is a big mush right now. Like honestly, the way he's laying too, actually, he's laying like more like a pillow. Like he looks like just like a pillow, really. And like I just want to lay on top of him. Like I do use him as a pillow actually. Like sometimes when I'm like just chilling and stuff, like you can be laying on his side. Like he's not laying on his sides right, like sideways right now. But like usually when he lays sideways, I would literally be using him as a pillow then. Okay, and like we would both be just kind of like chilling. Then and hell, I actually would fall asleep like that. Like I would actually be like sleeping when using my dog as a pillow. Okay, and we would literally be like just there for God knows how long. Again, like I said, I love my dog. Actually, I love him. He's not like just a pet and stuff. He's like he literally is my family. He really is. And okay, there's like nothing I would do for him and stuff like that. Like if he ever gets sick or need to go to the vet, of course I will take him as soon as possible. And I always give him so much love and attention and play with him all the time. Though he is a pain in the ass trying to take care of sometimes because one, he hates baths. He hates baths. God damn, he hates baths. Like if I mention bath, like if I say I want to go to the bath or take a bath or something like that, like when I'm near the bathroom or something like that. He runs. He legitimately runs. He just looks at you like, and then just bolts out. Okay, it's really funny. Like maybe one day when I do actually give him a bath and stuff like that, I might actually just record that real quick and then either show you guys on YouTube or one of my social medias on Facebook, well Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and stuff, so you guys can follow me on there if you guys want to see it then if at one point, but or see other stuff, because yeah, I do post all the like pictures of Beefy on my stuff, as well as me and other things. If you guys are interested, you can follow me on there. But yeah, like he literally just runs and stuff like that. It's funny. Boiled eggs. Okay, that's random. Are you making boiled eggs? Are you making hard-boiled eggs? I like to have one. I love hard-boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs are delicious. That's good protein. Gotta get the protein. I need a lot of protein. I'm not joking. I actually do have, like, most of my meals actually are like really high proteins based diet. Mainly because the workouts I do too does also like doesn't really involve a lot of I would say muscle growth really, or like bulking up that much. So I need to kind of like keep my protein intake up, so that way I can at least keep the definition and at least try to get some gains. Like I'm not trying to get like huge me. Like I don't want to be like cough cough sakura. Oh, do you mean cough cough? Okay, but yeah, like I'm not trying to be like completely like huge or anything like that. Like I'm trying to think of a good example. I guess the best like over exaggerating way I can think of is like Hulk huge. I'm not trying to be like that. Alright, Dom, I'm going to bed now, so bye. Okay, see ya, Danny boy. Sleep well. But like I was saying, I'm not trying to get like Hulk huge, but like I don't mind getting like, I don't mind bulking up bit by bit, like a slow and steady way. Because one shot, sometimes sometimes being really bulky actually may not be a good thing, because you do sacrifice flexibility and mobility actually by being like a certain size. Not saying again, they're all like benefits from being like huge too, but like there's also disadvantage too. It depends. Like everything has its pros and cons. I like to try to stay in between like that kind of stuff. Has anyone ever tried to draw before? More specifically, like have anyone tried drawing for the first time? Or draw something in particular? Because me, I draw. I doodle now. I don't actually draw because it's been like years since I actually like drew like anything, like try to draw anything with detail and stuff. Okay, like I used to be pretty good at it. Now I'm like really rusty. Like you think about me. I think about me as a gear, like a bunch of gears, easily like moving perfectly and together and stuff. But because it's been so long for me, those gears have stopped of rust. Just lots of rust on me. So like if I was gonna like try to get back into drawing like I used to, okay, or even better, it's going to take some time. It will definitely take time. For me at least. Right? And it depends on also like what I'm trying, like how much time I have, as well as what's going on in my life, because usually that can actually equivalent to how quickly I get back into the flow. Why am I doing these hand motions? God damn it! Like I've been doing lots of like weird hand motions. And usually you guys are probably just looking at me like, is he alright? Is he okay? Does he need help? Or is he like a psychologist or something like that? And to answer all those questions, probably best to know. Depends. Oh god, I am very weird and random, I know that. Well, it's quiet. Ah. Oh my god. You know, if I ever like make myself a VTuber, I guess. Well, technically, I do have an avatar. I do have an avatar. The character I make and stuff like that, that you guys see on my thumbnails and stuff, that like my character, my avatar, whatever you want to call it. It does have a thing where like I can actually stream using it. Like I actually was kind of have it set up in a way. Okay, on my computer, well, I could do it. And I'm kind of debating on trying doing it. I'll be honest, I was thinking about doing it for this chit chat. I will be honest with that, but not yet. Only because I'm still trying to work out the bugs. That's why. Like it's not 100% working yet. That's why. So just give you a heads up again. Why I didn't do it. But you know, if I like again, I probably would give that a try though. And like if I do, I'm probably gonna be like just doing what Guru did, just quietly waiting. Just to see like how people are gonna be and stuff, and just make a random noise. Like instead of I'm gonna be B. Just go like A and B, B, like B, just for fun. Oh, E. Okay, I can do E. Oh, O, I, U, X, W, T. I don't know what I'm spelling. I'm just saying random letters now. But no, yeah, like I said, like again, like I am kind of working on it. Like I said, I'm not gonna like actually go full on VTuber. I don't mind the whole VTuber thing, but the thing is, I like me just showing my face. Actually, because yeah, I like you guys see I like when you guys I guess see my reactions and see my expressions for things, especially like when I did like certain videos and stuff like that. Of course, like Dawn the Breakers when I do the summonings and stuff, because I get so excited when I got characters I wanted to get, especially like new SRs and all that kind of stuff, and you guys see my reactions of like, oh my god, like these are like those are actually my general reactions because I get so excited, especially when like the events come out, because you know, you have a limited time trying to get them, of course. And, you know, of course, there's also the chance of them coming back. So, yes, but still, you still have to try to get them still. And sometimes, I have no luck, and then I don't get them at all, and the event can be over. I'm like, fuck. Okay. But, curious, but what all did you choose when you first started doing Dawn the Breakers? Lazy to check it out myself. If I remember, I think it was Yasuku, the one with the sword. I forgot the name of the sword. It's literally a name of the sword he uses. The corrupted something. That one with the wavy sword. That one. I think it was that one if I remember. Like that was the all I chose, because the thing is, like I said, the game when I first started playing, I didn't really know much about the game. Like I said, I started out the game and see how it goes, and like, you know, when I started playing it, I like it, and I started learning about the game, of course, the skills, the abilities, and so on. Like, Roblox, you play the game just during the V Live event, if I'm correct again, right? And if so, that means you didn't play, like, if you would have played the game at the very beginning, like when it first came out, you can definitely see the big difference from what it was back then, during that time, to what it is now. Because when I started with Blossom Rod, okay. See, that's a good choice. If I knew that, if I knew about the abilities, like fully knew about this stuff and everything like that, I would definitely go with Blossom Rod, because the healing ability is really good. And okay, but like when I first played the game, like when you go to the campaign and stuff and go through the board map, tiles, whatever you want to call it, okay, like you basically select the numbers you want, and then of course you go to the space by selecting numbers. So like, you know, if you want to go on the, like me, I gotta go on the combat tiles as much as possible in my rail lock, so I have to make sure I have that particular number to make sure I go into those tiles. But at the very beginning, when I first played the game, we didn't have that. We didn't have the whole like you select the numbers. We actually had a wheel that spins, Okay, randomly. Like, you don't know what you're going to get. Okay? And there were moments where, of course, I went to combat. Then there was also moments where I didn't go in combat. Okay? Because of the wheel and stuff. So, yeah, it was, like, pretty annoying and then not annoying. It depends. And as well as when I tried to do full completions of the game, like get 100% complete. Like, I did that on my spare time because I didn't want to do it as part of the recording because it would be very long and tedious to do. So, you know, on my spare time when I'm trying to full clear each of the stuff, I would literally spend like God knows how long doing it. Okay? Like playing it over and over until I get that one. Most of the time, it's usually that one particular tile, like combat tile or the event tile. Mostly those two particularly. I have, you know, to try to get a full completion, and I'll be doing it over and over and over and over again until I do it. At least until I run out of stamina. Was Roboco Sun X Dawn the Breaker the first collab of the game or something else? Yes, I would definitely say it was at least the first I know of. Okay, because before it was in the US for me. Okay, because yeah, I don't know where you're from. That's why, so I'm saying the US for me. When it first came to the US for me, actually there were some events that actually did took place, but like I wasn't a part of it because it wasn't it wasn't out in the US yet. Okay, but for some of the past events, actually, it seemed like it was only Dawn the Breaker characters, and then the first event that I ever did was the Halloween event. Okay, followed by with the Christmas and then the New Year's. Okay, and then there was the Cosmin Encounter with the Lightbringer and Chaosbringer. But these were all like original Cyberstep stuff. So like, yeah, but for the you know, Roboku and the Hololive and stuff like that, I think they were the first basically outside crossover like that. I think that was basically when they took like outside stuff and brought it into the game. But yeah. You live in the US, I'm in California. Okay, good. So then well, that's it, I don't know. Okay, because again, some like Danny Boy's from the UK, if I remember, and I know he's asleep, but I'm just saying, like, I think he's from the UK, and then there's other people from like, you know, different parts of the world that sometimes, you know, are usually in my streams and stuff like that, or watches my videos, so that's why. But yeah, but I'm saying like the game definitely changed a lot over the years and stuff, because like also like the whole auto fight. Okay, like where you could just fight on its own with its own AI and stuff. It didn't have that before. Like you would strictly have to play the game yourself, to complete it, of course. And again, that took a while. And like I usually have, you know, video editing to do and other stuff to do and stuff like that. So like like always had to try to make time to, you know, try to get a full completion, as well as you know, even well, that's the thing. Before the number selection, like before the and stuff, it was the red wheel. Then later we got the number selection. Then following by after that, we got the auto play. Okay. And when these things came out, it made it a lot more easier because, like I said, I was able to save more time. Okay. And plus too, with each update they did too, the graphics did kind of like got better too. Like it was a little more like smoother, less glitchy and stuff too. Used to have a lot of problems as well with the connection and stuff. Like usually it'd be like, oh, I don't have connection, or lose connection, or network error. There was a lot of that during that time, but like they did fix it bit by bit over the years, or time it was out now, because it's only been like 2 years, so make it sound like it was longer. And then they also added the whole auto lock. Like that actually made the biggest difference in the game, and that actually helped a lot, because most of the times I failed in the game, actually, at least in any of the quests I would not be doing, either in co-op or of course the campaign, or at least the events and stuff, is the auto locking they did. Like it's not really auto locking, but because like the minions would just suddenly keep coming around and stuff like that out of nowhere, it would kind of like automatically lock onto them, sort of, and then I'll be suddenly hitting them and not the boss. And because of that, I either wasted so much time, like just wasted time trying to beat it, or because of that, like I'm not hitting the boss and the boss keeps hitting me and stuff, and then I lose because I died. Okay. And again, that would happen a lot. But then when they add the whole locking, like lock-on locks, basically on it, like I said, that really made the big difference because then I can actually strictly focus on the boss and damage the boss and stuff. It helped a lot. But okay, I am now not lazy enough to watch okay. Well, again, like if you have, well, even if you weren't actually, you can always just watch the videos to see like the difference. Like, of course, just don't expect the videos to be great if you actually do watch like my Dawn of Breakers videos, so you can see the, you know, from before and now be great. Because again, I was mostly during my earlier year, like when I first started making my videos and, you know, doing recordings and stuff like that. Like I said, was very, very lazy. I was extremely lazy on doing any of the work. Like hell, when the first videos I did was Sword Art Online Fatal Bullets. Like it was the first game I played on my channel. Okay, and I didn't do anything special. I didn't like bother trying to like work on the graphics a bit, like, you know, up the graphics a bit like that. Damn it, I have really GD. Okay. That's confusing. But yeah, I was saying I was really lazy. Like all I basically did was put the video in, put my face cam in, and then extract. That's it. That's basically all I did, and I just uploaded it. Alright, and did the name of the title. Did not do any descriptions. I barely did anything with the description, I think. As well as didn't do any tags. Nothing basically. Not even a thumbnail. I didn't even do that. Like I was like extremely lazy making my videos. But then like over time, actually, I kind of like one, learn more about, you know, what to do and stuff like that, like making the videos, of course, editing. Okay, and then like when I upload it, you know, put stuff in the description, tags, hashtags and stuff. I setting up the time to go public and more and stuff. Like I basically learn over time. I'm still learning. I'm always learning new things to do. Like especially on video editing, I'm always learning new ways to do video editing and stuff. As you can probably see in some, like if you ever watch some of my old, like I said, older videos too, some of my newest base videos, you can definitely see I have been like improving in some ways of like the video quality as well as the what I do with the videos itself. Okay. And one division too, actually my video editing software just recently got an update actually, so like I'm able to probably do more stuff than I did before now too, that I'm gonna have to learn. I have to learn how to do now, or relearn, because it did change a lot actually. They kind of changed it a lot with the software, so I'm gonna have to kind of like relearn some certain things and stuff here and there. Again, not like it's gonna be hard though. It's not really, but the new stuff they add is something I'm gonna have to learn how to use and stuff. Okay, at some point. So yeah, alright. So expect like some new things probably gonna happen in the future. Solgaleo Mew. Solgaleo Cup. Solgaleo from Pokemon? I'm just making sure you're talking about a Solgaleo that from Pokemon. Oh, you're talking about the mug. Oh yeah, that's Sunny. Again, all of my cups have names except for the one on top. Actually, that this one's new/old. Like, you know, there's George, Sunny, and then Muggy. Okay, George is the name I come up with for this one. These two came up by people in chat before and one of my chit chats. And the one on top, actually, I just figured it'd be funny and wondering how when someone's gonna mention it. Actually, so I figured I'd just mention it now. It's my Nesquik cup. I actually had this this actually cup, the cup at this one right here. This one actually right here actually was at my grandmother's place, and I again usually when I was a kid and I would visit my grandmother at her place. Okay, she would sometimes offer me, my older brother, chocolate milk. Okay, and she would make them, okay, in these cups. Okay, like Nesquik, like it doesn't matter if it's like Nesquik chocolate milk, like if it's just chocolate milk in general, she would put them in this cup. Okay, and me and my older brother will, of course, drink it then and stuff. And when we were, because the thing is, my grandmother's planning to move. My grandmother and grandfather is planning to move from the old place to a new place. So when we were going through this, like her old stuff, I found this in the storage box and stuff. And I asked her if I can have this, and she said, yeah. Okay, so there you go. And now you guys will be seeing not just these, but also this one. It does not have a name, so if you guys want to name it, then I'll let you guys name it. I hate the Loon Tone Totem boss so much. If I spell it correctly. Well, I know what you're talking about. Also, Loon Tone actually, I like that. I like the design. Son Guleo is pretty cool. I have to say, I like Son Guleo, but Loon Tone actually I like as well. I think at least a little more because one, I am more of a night person. I like the night. I like the dark. I am the night. I am justice. I'm trying to do a Batman reference. Shut up. but again, it actually does have Loon Tone on the back. See? Alright. But I keep it like this. I have it like so glued in the front because again I have all the mugs kind of like facing the same direction with the handles, so that's why it's like this. And I just have this on top. So why not? In the bag. Nebby. Oh, that's funny. No, that was funny though, actually. Again, the Pokemon Sun and Moon game was okay. Since now we're talking about Sun and Moon, I didn't mind the Sun and Moon actually that much, but I was a little upset about certain things. Of course, like one, the whole like challenge thing or something like that, whatever you want to call it. Like, that was kind of boring. That was really boring and very underwhelming, actually. I preferred the whole gym. Like, I always, like, you know, for all the times I've been playing Pokemon, it was always a gym battle. Gym leaders, gym trainers, and so on. And then we just get, like, okay, let's find ingredients for a stew. And then face a totem Pokemon. And then, oh, we're gonna figure out which Marowak is different from the others, and then face a totem Marowak. Though the totem Pokemon were not that bad. I think that was a very interesting touch right there. I actually did like that too. It's just that like the whole like challenge things was just really, really underwhelming. Galore Gym Leader's theme is a boy. Bop. I don't know. Or pop. Oh, I don't know. But the Galore actually was good. I liked some of the Galore gym leaders. They were pretty good. It was definitely like, again, it was definitely like a gym. And I did like the whole soccer slash, they call it football, in like Europe. And also I think in Japan too. Well, not Japan, like Asia, they call it football too. I don't know. But you know, the whole like soccer theme basically too, with the whole like, you know, when you go battle the gym leaders and stuff like that, like when you get to the gym leaders and battle them, they do the whole soccer field thing. I liked that. That was pretty cool. Okay, and I was definitely happy that they actually, you know, basically brought the gyms there, because one of sure if they did the same thing like they did in again Sun and Moon, I would kind of be a little upset with that. Though my personal favorite Pokemon version, and I still love it, I said it a lot already before, so, but I'm gonna keep saying it, is Pokemon XY like Pokemon X and Y actually. I was gonna say Z, but I was thinking about the anime Pokemon X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. But no, Pokemon X and Y actually I think is one of the best games in my opinion. Okay, because one, we got introduced with the Mega Evolution, and the Mega Evolution concept was a really good idea. Actually, I thought it was a really great idea. Okay, and don't get me wrong, the whole Gigantamax and Dynamaxing and stuff like that is pretty cool too. It's on its own right. I still prefer the Mega Evolutions more than the Dynamax and Gigamax and all that kind of whatever. Gigantamax, there you go, not Gigamax, Gigantamax and stuff. I still prefer the Megas. Okay, that and also like the story was great too. The story in Pokemon Shield and Sword wasn't that bad actually. It was definitely a lot better than some of the previous games in the past, though. I have to say that too. Especially better than Sun and Moon. Especially better than Sun and Moon again. But yeah, that's like one thing about the X and Y I like too. That and also like the Horde thing, like the Horde encounter. That's the one that I actually thought was a really good idea because like when you like if you think about it, alright, but hold on. What was the first game you got on the Switch? Oh, the first game I got on the Switch. The first game I actually ever got it on the Switch was Zelda Breath of the Wild. Okay, that was definitely the first game I got on my Switch right there. Like when I went to GameStop, okay, I was getting my Switch. I also got Breath of the Wild. Now, I still have not beaten. I still haven't beaten Breath of the Wild. It's been out for how long? 2 years, maybe, right? 2 years, 3 years, 2.5, something like that. Okay, and I still haven't beaten that game. Though, like, I probably could have. Probably at now if I play it, I don't know, but like I've been doing so many like just random side stuff or just doing random things in general that I just like, you know, I have fun doing that. Plus I also do think it's really funny too that cool that in Breath of the Wild that you have the option to go straight to the boss the moment you start the game. Though, like, I have seen clips of people attempting that, of course, and of course, somehow beat the game, too, like that. I'm like, god damn, you are a trooper right there. I would just give up. But, like, you know, I just like that you can really do, like, pretty much, like, anything you want, and you can start from any point and, you know, face the Ganondorf at any time you want as well in Breath of the Wild. And I'm looking forward for the sequel too. Actually, I'm very intrigued about this how the sequel will play out in that, like how it's gonna like start, of course, as well as you know what's kind of like the main villain or something like that in that one. Actually, I think the main villain is the evil god still, or something like that. It's just that like Ganondorf. I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm trying to like remember from some things I know about the sequel. I just know it's coming out soon. Not soon, but like it's coming out at some point. But another game I actually did get later down the road too was also like of course Dawn of the Breakers. That was one. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Okay, I actually did wasn't that bad. The Let's Go Eevee actually was pretty decent. The only thing I have a little problem with it was just the leveling up system for the Pokemon. Like they can still level up in battle. So that's like Pokemon battles with trainers. Yes, that's good. I like that. That's still good right there. The one thing I just didn't like was like the only way you can level up your Pokemon was to. I have flooded the chat at this point. Yes. Well, it's fine. Alright. But again, what I was saying was, the one thing I didn't like about the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, at least Let's Go Eevee, because I didn't have the Pikachu. But the only thing I don't like about it was the Eevee is in Let's Go is very cute. Yes, I would agree with that. It's adorable, absolutely adorable. But I was saying though, the only thing I didn't like was the leveling up system when you like encounter wild Pokemon, because I would rather battle it so I can get the experience points. Like I didn't, okay, or at least like battle it and then weaken it so it'd be easy to catch or something like that. I didn't like where like you have to catch the Pokemon where to level up your Pokemon. Like, really? That seems so annoying. Like you literally spend like God knows how long trying to catch Pokemon. For again, God knows how long. Alright, just to level up your Pokemon to a particular level you need. Okay. So like, just like, say like for example, like I want to get my Pokemon to level 12 before I face Brock or something like that. Okay, just imagine how many like Pidgeys and Raticates, or not Raticates, Rattata and stuff, and other whatever other Pokemon's in like whatever route you're being at for that and stuff to do that. And that's only if you have enough Pokeballs too during that time, and how many Pokemon you might accidentally waste by trying to catch those set of Pokemons. Like, it's nice that when you beat the trainers, they give you Pokeballs. So that was good, and of course, you know, the money and then buy Pokeballs, but still, like, I would literally be spending God knows how long catching Pokemon to level up my Pokemon. So that way they are more suitable for certain trainers or gyms and stuff. And that's just really annoying. I'd rather just battle them. Okay? And it'll be done with a lot more faster. Even though, like, you know, I probably won't get a lot of experience points if I battle them still. Okay? I won't be catching just tons and tons of, like, Pidgeys or Rattatas or whatever and other stuff. Just to level up my Pokemon. Even, like, if it's, like, by one level. I don't want to catch so many Pokemon that I'm not going to use and just get rid of. Like literally, I just get rid of them after I'm done catching them, and that's just a waste and right there in time. Cause hell, like how many, like think about how many Pokemon I could be using trying to catch, like say Mewtwo that has been gone like put to waste then because I've been trying to catch other Pokemon. I wonder how many games you have in total. Okay. Okay. That's the question I am always wondering too, because like I said it's about some things. I have a Nintendo, the first Nintendo, more specifically, a Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, a GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360. Xbox One, Game Boy, well, Game Boy Colors, because Game Boy games could, like, first Game Boy Color games can work on the Game Boy. Game Boy Advance games, DS games, 3DS games. Okay, and then there's also the Xbox One games and also the Switch. That and also mobile games. So yeah, there's a lot of games I have, and if I had to count all, like, at least put down a guess, it's gonna be probably close to maybe 500 or more. At least somewhere between that. Either close to 500 or more than 500. I have a lot of games. Okay. Way too fucking many. Yeah. It adds, again, it adds up over the years. It adds up over the years. Hell, think about this too. How much money do you think you spent for each of those games over the years? And how much you think that money would have been, like, could have been, like, added up to now? See, that's another thing you have to think about. Because one for sure, that's like over the, like, that's a lot of money right there for me. Oh, even if it's just like say $5 each, even though that's like really cheap if they first came out like that. I'm just saying, I'm just using it as like a, you know, to put my point. Like say if I say if I did have like 500 games and each of the games cost 500, just basically times that right there. That's at least 2,500. That's how much money you would basically would have spent if you had, like, if the games only cost $5 and you have 500 games. Just use it, like I said, it's just a quick, like, example. Like I know all the games I have, okay, came out with when they're brand new at different prices, of course. Okay, and some of the games I have bought too were actually used games too, so a little less. But still, like I said, these things do add up, and if you think about it, it's a lot of money. Well, yeah, definitely a damn thing right there. Because like I said, you don't. That's the thing too. Like when you like have stuff, like purchase things in general, you don't think about like how much all this stuff costs over the years. Like I said, like if all my games, like I said, only cost $5 each, okay. Like if I'm buying them all, I bought them over the years, and they each cost $500, and then $5 and I have 500. That's $2,500 right there that I spent over the years total. Even like if it's just a penny, I'm just saying, even if it's just a penny, like that's money like that can be added up and right there. It's ridiculous to not call my 9th grade English teacher a gamer when she literally has thousands of games, not a okay. Interesting. But also, well, that's the thing too, like probably my older brother though, for example, will have more games. Actually wait, also I also just realized too, there's also games that I download on my Xbox and of course Switch, not just physical copies. I just gotta remember that. Download game or digital version games now is a thing. I forget about that. So actually, technically, there's more games I have, actually. I was only thinking about the physical copies. Oh yeah, no, there are some people that have like ridiculous collections, actually. Like you're mentioning, yes. And that's not even including her digital copies. Well, yeah, I figured. Man, just like imagine if you like own a game store, like a video game store. Just imagine that, like that would be crazy right there. I don't know if I'd be happy or like just going crazy. Well, probably both, really. What about this? If you guys had like your own gaming store, like you sell video game products and stuff like that, kind of like your own version of GameStop or something, okay? Like, what kind of games would you sell? Or like, would you be like just selling all tons of different kinds of games or something like that? Like retro games to newest games? Like, what would you do if you had like a store like that? And a ton of games for each system. Same. I have a ton of games for each system as well. Well, these are the ones I have. There are some people that actually have, like I said, pretty much all the consoles from like ever made and stuff. Dude, people like that are like hardcore collectors and pretty amazing too, that they're able to collect all that kind of stuff. And actually, some of them too, like some people too, when they collect things, they keep it in like real like mint conditions too. Sometimes never even taking out of the box. That's impressive right there alone. Like hell, I went to this game store actually too, where with my younger brother, where he got that that console that lets him play Super Nintendos to like Nintendos and Super Nintendo games on. Like we went to a game store that sells that was selling that type of console, and one of his they had like a lot of like games there and stuff, and it was so cool actually. That, and they also was selling actually not just like video games stuff from like retro games to like some of the newest games, but they were actually selling like figurines actually, like legitimately anime figurines. I was looking at those and I'm like, oh my god, I want them so badly. God damn, I want them. And what else? I'm trying to remember. They actually had some manga there too, actually. Not a good, like, I look at the manga section, it's like really small, like a small little bookshelf small. I'm like looking at it too, and like I see the mangas of course, but like there's none of them that's like really catching my eye, or at least like ones that like I want to like read because I already read them, like that. But it's nice they're actually like having more varieties there, as well as they had like other like products from like different stuff like action figures. Yeah, action figures, bobby pins, pop figures. Too. They also like sell different card games too, like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I saw like Vanguard Fight or something like that. Buddy Fighter cards. Football cards, soccer cards too. Actually, I didn't know they had soccer cards, but I should like kind of thought about that because again, if they have baseball cards and football cards, then they should have like soccer cards too. What else? Magic the Gathering. Oh, I was so tempted. I really want to get some Magic cards. I really did. Again, me and my brothers, well, two of my brothers play Magic the Gathering and stuff a lot, and we get so competitive with that. We really do. Especially my older brother, he gets really competitive with the Magic the Gathering cards. Me, I like collecting. I just like collecting cards and stuff. I don't mind playing the game, but I'm more of like for the collecting sorts and stuff. So I like whenever I get like a chance to buy Magic cards, I usually do and stuff. And if I find like there was like some kind of like crossover thing they usually do sometimes, I would try to get them if I can. Like hell, the one that's recent, I think they're doing now is actually The Walking Dead with the Magic the Gathering. I don't know why I think. I'm still waiting for Chit Chat Streams Discord edition. Alright. Well, that's it. I usually have no problem going on Discord to do like to talk and stuff, but I usually wait for people. They join them sometimes, but what else? Like what other crossovers they did with Magic the Gathering? Oh, they did. But that's I'm saying the one that's currently going on is the Walking Dead crossover Magic the Gathering. I saw some of the cards actually. It's pretty cool actually. There would be well, you can see the dumb shit we talk about in our VC. Well, technically only 25 people, because 25 is the limit of people that can be added to the VC actually. And again, I can say dumb shit right now. Honestly, I talk about random shit all the time. I have no problem talking about it. So technically, for me, it'd be no difference from VC on Discord to my chit chat stream. But Rebecca, I was saying again, they actually did Godzilla actually in Magic the Gathering. That was pretty cool. I didn't get no cards from that during that time, but seeing the cards though was pretty cool looking. As well as they did the Transformers. They did Transformers, and they actually this set I do have. I have to admit this one. I do have these cards, and you guys probably might laugh. I don't care. I like them. It's My Little Ponies Magic the Galloping, it's called, but it's Gathering, of course. You're just trying to be clever. Well, Pony the Gathering, I think it's called. But yes, I have My Little Ponies Magic the Gathering cards. I do. I will admit that. I will show you if you guys want to see it. Okay? I have 4 sets. Yes, I have 4 sets of these. Cards. It was like $50 each too, actually, too. Like, it was pretty, like, it wasn't cheap, actually. And each box only holds 3 cards, if you guys were wondering. But yes, I do have those cards, and I like it. I personally do like them and stuff. And I'm probably not going to get rid of them. At least, like, I'm definitely keeping one for myself. Okay, I'm definitely keeping one for myself, but the other 3 I probably will sell at some point. I'm just like waiting for like the probably good opportunity to do that, because again, when it comes to like cost, like when you're selling cards, actually the prices can also change depending on the card's rarity, how many copies there are, as well as the conditions of the cards and so on. Okay, the My Little Ponies ones actually are actually still in the boxes. I never took them out of the boxes. Okay, so they should definitely be in mint condition, of course. And for how many copies there are, that I do not know. I don't know how many copies there are for them. Okay, and each of the cards do have their own different prices. Like the again, you guys probably were laughing and be like, "What the fuck?" Now he has My Little Pony magic cards, but like I'm gonna still continue talking about it. Like the one I have that's in there is called Twilight Sparkles, of course. Like that one, I think at the moment is worth like $25. Actually, just the card itself. Okay, and that's just that one card. The other one, I think like Nightmare Moon Princess Luna one, because again it has like a flip thing basically. I think that one's like almost $30. Okay, and then Rarity is I think around 23 at the moment from the last time I checked. I do keep track of all the card prices for like maybe for all the cards I have and other stuff. Just to see, because again, if I plan on selling the cards and stuff like that, because again, some people actually make a living by doing stuff like that. Got to go. Alright, see you, little blocks. I hope you enjoy the stream, match. I really do. I hope like everyone I hope people that always come to my streams and watch my videos always enjoy them. So I do hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a nice night, because it is nighttime. Well, no, it's not nighttime for you in California. It's like 3 hours difference, actually, if I remember. So I hope you have a nice day, afternoon, so on. Okay. But yeah, some people actually do make a living actually by just buying and selling cards actually, and I do wonder how that works. Like if you like know, or if any one of you guys that actually could do that kind of stuff, I actually am quite curious of how that works. Sometimes, like how do you make like a good income from doing that? Because again, I know like I said, some cards can be, of course, very cheap actually, just the card itself. There are some cards I have seen from the I have an app that lets me keep track of the prices of the cards and stuff. Some of the cards I have seen can be like almost like just a penny, really, just the card for itself, to like some cards worth like almost $100 or more. Like hell, there is this one particular magic card that again, this is from an article I read, but like the price could have changed. But like when I read this article about this one particular card in Magic the Gathering, it was worth at least $1,500. Just that one card is worth $1,500. I'm like, holy shit! If I had that card, just imagine how much money I get for that then. Alright, and again, it can be the same with the Pokemon cards, because again, the one Charizard card I do know, well, I heard of, basically. I don't have it. I do have a Charizard card that looks like it, but it's not that same particular one. Okay, that is worth a lot. It's worth like $1,000 or so. Okay, just that one card. So yeah, like hell, like I still have my old Pokemon cards when I was a kid, so like that's probably worth a decent amount of money. The only reason why I say decent amount of money too is because the cards have been banged up over the years, scratch marks, a little bit of folds here and there, so I doubt it'll be worth like buku bucks or anything like that. But like if I was gonna sell it, I probably could get like maybe like for the whole thing, maybe a few hundreds, maybe I don't know. I'm only guessing. I honestly don't know. I'm only guessing. It could be the same with my magic card, not magic cards, my Yu-Gi-Oh cards too. But like when it comes to like my magic, not my magic, my Pokemon cards, actually, at least my old set. Like I wouldn't mind buying new cards. I wouldn't mind buying new Pokemon cards. Actually, I have bought a few here and there before. Okay, but with my older cards, I'm never gonna sell them. Never in my life am I gonna sell them. I'm gonna keep those until the day I die. Hell, I'll probably have myself buried with those cards. Okay, there's a reason. This will kind of like sentimental value for those cards. That's why. But with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, maybe. Actually, I'll probably do myself a few here and there of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And then the Magic the Gathering cards, yeah, I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely sell a few here and there. It depends if I don't use them for like a deck or something like that. Like if I have those particular cards for a deck, as well as if I have a lot of copies of it as well. because you know in Magic the Gathering, you can only have like 3 copies of that one particular card in your deck. Or like if you go to like a tournament, I've never been to like a actual card tournament. If you guys actually ever have been to a card tournament too, I would like to know how that is, like just the experience. Because yeah, I always think about doing that kind of stuff too, just for fun. Because the game store I mentioned before, okay, they actually do card tournaments at their places here and there at the time. Most of the time, I don't know if they're doing it. How often they're doing it now, really, at the moment, because of the whole coronavirus and stuff. But I just kind of want to know how is it actually like really fun, exciting, like what's your guys' intake for that? Okay, but yeah, for the Magic cards though, it usually depends. I probably will sell a few here and there depending on how many copies I have of it, of those particular that one particular card, as well as if I like it or not. And if I have it in a deck or not too, as well as, you know, depending on the tournaments too, because there are certain cards that are banned to be used, or like you have to have a certain limit to have in your decks. Like I know for Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like there's a lot of cards that are banned in Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, as well as can be very limited to have in your decks. But for Magic the Gathering, I don't really know much about that. Yu-Gi-Oh, yes, I do, because I do follow a person that talks about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Actually, a lot more about the archetypes, and I like that because again, like me, I like to do a theme with my deck sometimes. Okay, and the most iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card, Pot of Greed. Yes, Pot of Greed is definitely a banned card for sure, actually. But there are actually all other cards that do have, or at least have similar abilities like Pot of Greed that aren't banned, or actually even better than Pot of Greed if you think about it. But yeah, Pot of Greed is definitely one of them. Of one of the banned cards for sure. Okay. But yeah, like I know a lot of stuff like that because you know, the person I watch a person on YouTube that does the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Like he talks about the characters, or like again, like I said, the archetypes of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like the Dark Magician archetype, because I'm mentioning that because the Dark Magician is really well known. Like he basically be talking about like the Dark Magician, the lore of the Dark Magician, like what's the lore of it actually, you know, as well as the different types of Dark Magicians. Like there are some Dark Magician variations, versions, or duplicates, or like their own like Dark Magician clones, like kind of like Pikachu clones in Pokemon. There's like Dark Magician clones. Okay, and then like what's the support cards? Like what cards either have the Dark Magician in it, or reference of the Dark Magicians, or like actually cards that are specifically meant for the Dark Magicians. And like he talks about all that kind of stuff for that type of archetype. Hell, he even did like Dark Magician Girl and Blue Eyes White Dragon. He did the what else? I'm trying to think of other archetypes that are pretty well known. Oh, the Karibo archetypes. Like any cards that basically are Karibo related, Karibo expired, lookalikes, support cards. Like he does all that kind of stuff. I actually like that. Actually, it's really cool because like knowing that there's different archetypes makes me want to kind of like that kind of stuff. Makes me want to go back more into Yu-Gi-Oh to some degree, and I'll explain why to some degree. Okay, and make my own like theme deck based on those archetypes, because like I said, sometimes like I said, I make a deck based on like a certain theme like that. Like if I want to make like a pyro deck, I make a pyro deck. Alright, if I want to make a warrior deck, I make a deck for warrior cards with warrior type spells, trap cards, and so on. And, like I like doing that kind of stuff. I'm for some reason that's how my play style is. So, but knowing that there's like, you know, the whole archetype thing, I can like, you know, a deck based on that archetype with like certain support cards and stuff, or other cards that I add on to help it out more, stuff like that. Alright, and I like that. That's pretty cool, knowing that about these archetypes and these different cards that work very well together. And now the reason why I say it almost makes me want to play like go back into playing Yu-Gi-Oh again more. Like, just as much as I play Magic the Gathering, I would say, like that. It's because of that. But the reason why I don't want to is because it can be very confusing now. For me, it can be very confusing at this point. Because, like, the furthest I've been to in the Yu-Gi-Oh! At least anime series is the Zetro. No, is that... I'm trying to remember. No, not Zetral. It's the one with the pendulum monsters. That's whatever. I forgot what it's called. But up to like the point where like pendulum monster was introduced. But like I still don't fully, like me personally, I don't fully understand the whole pendulum monsters. That's one thing, and the whole pendulum summoning, as well as the XYZ overlays things and the synchro monsters. Like these are like really confusing stuff actually for me still. And then we have now Link monsters in the newest version of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, okay, I just know how to put monster. I put monster in face up attack mode, defense, or face down. Put a spell or trap card down. I'm in my turn. Like that's me. And then there's now that people are like, okay, I play this monster to summon this monster, activating this monster's ability, and I play this card to summon this two of the monsters, synchro summon this, and then I overlay the whole thing to make this XYZ overlay something something. Okay, that's okay, and then I use that to fuse with this, and then Pendulum summon this and this. I'm like, okay. I'm just like that. I'm literally like that at that point. Like I don't know what to do. Hell, one time actually I played Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time in a long time before. It was up to the, of course, the Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds at least moment. And one of my brother's friends actually played Yu-Gi-Oh! And like he wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh! With me, actually, for the fun. So I figured, okay, why not? You know, I brought my old cards and stuff, brought one of my old decks, okay? And we were gonna play a game. He beat me in the second turn. On his second turn, he beat me. I barely did shit, and he beat me. I was like, okay, and that's what I meant. The whole like, okay, he summons this to do this, activates a spell card, trap card, da. Like he literally did all that, and I lost on that second turn. I was just like, okay, well, I got fucked. I was just like that. I was literally just like that. So that's why I'm like really hesitant of going back into playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because of that craziness and like trying to keep up. Especially like if I play like, if I want to do like Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments and stuff like that. Okay, I have to try to keep up with the person's doing too. Because again, I seen some clips of people doing playing at tournaments and stuff like that. And god damn, they move fast. They were like, okay, dude, okay, that. I'm like, okay, I give up. I'll be like that. I would be like that because like, oh, no, calm down, boo, calm down. Someone just set up fireworks. That surprised me actually, and it surprised Beefy. Calm down, boo. Who's your good boy? It's okay. It's okay. Good boo. Good boo. Pet the belly. Okay. But yeah, that's basically like the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Like Magic, I actually wouldn't mind doing. I wouldn't mind going to tournaments for Magic. Pokemon, I'm gonna have to. Well, that's the thing. I do remember some of the rules with Pokemon, but it probably has changed, of course, over the years since the last time I played the card game, at least. So like, if I was gonna do like a Pokemon TCG matches and stuff, I'm gonna have to like one get the newer cards. I can't play with my old ones. That probably won't do so well actually in like battles and stuff. As well as I'm gonna have to also kind of like learn the new stuff that's probably in it too, of course. Like I do know there is a Pokemon TCG app game, so I might get that. I might actually get that, so I can probably maybe try to relearn how to play the game again. Okay, if it's good. I don't know if it's good. If you guys ever do play the app version and stuff, let me know if it's good. I'm always curious about that. But yeah, I think I might end it here now because it's been like at least a good amount of time actually and stuff. And actually, I'm getting hungry and stuff too. I have to like start cooking at some point. Yay, cooking! Gotta make some burgers and fries. Okay, so get jelly. Get jelly now. Get jelly. I'm making myself burgers and fries. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoy this chit chat stream. and stuff. Okay, because I did enjoy it. I hope you guys did too, and I will definitely be looking for next week's stream, like usual. Alright, but yeah, this is gonna be Dumb Beast, howling out.